Bonjour à tous, bonsoir, j'espère que vous allez bien, c'est Maxouille. Ma feuille, il m'a chouille. C'est même plus pareil, c'est même plus pareil. Mon dieu. Alors, on se retrouve pour l'épisode 2 de Dead Synchronicity TB. Voilà, vous avez compris. Mon dieu. J'ai un mal de crâne. Enfin bon, c'est pas grave. Ça va être marrant, je le sens bien. De toute façon, c'est un jeu calme, donc je sens que tout va bien, tout va bien se dérouler. Bon, j'espère surtout que ça a bien sauvegardé. What? Ah, ok, tout va bien. Donc, bon, je rappelle un petit peu les faits. On se réveille dans une caravane. Il se rappelle plus de ce qui se passe. Il voit le monde dévasté. Bon, et nous, on est en train d'essayer de, voilà, de rassembler un petit peu les morceaux, de savoir qui on est, etc., quoi. Donc, on parle à 50 millions de PNJ. Avec 50 millions de discussions différentes. Mais bon, voilà, ce petit jeu, ça va pas. Hein, j'aime bien, franchement, ça change. Parce que je peux pas faire un truc. Je vais pas regarder ici. Hein. Ouais. C'est un peu plus long, mais bon, j'aime encore bien. Je trouve que l'histoire est pas mal pour l'instant. En tout cas, je le trouve sympa. Maintenant, c'est sûr que ça plaira pas à tout le monde. Hein. Salut les copains. Attends, j'ai l'impression que le son est un peu bas, non? Je vais augmenter un peu. Voilà. Alors, là, l'autre là. Le bruit de merde que ça fait, donc attends. Tabouret, habitué, barman, canette de bière.
It's a bunch of open beer cans, dented and empty. I'm not sure why, but I find the smell of stale alcohol they give off distasteful, like all the other odors in this place.
Ok. Ok. Alors attends, est-ce qu'on avait pas... Si, on avait la portière de la voiture à devoir ouvrir, il me semble. Bah ça va et toi, Amim? Ça va bien? Bah t'es pas déjà venu tout à l'heure, je sais même plus. Je ne sais plus à force. Alors...
Mike, my friend, it's nice to see you again.
Mike?
Hi.
Guys, this is my friend Mike. He's new around here. We met at one of the cleanup brigade's latest parties. Isn't that right, dude? Pull up a seat and have a drink. We like to be hospitable to newcomers.
Something tells me I shouldn't accept that drink.
Ouais.
It's not a good
Il est
idea.
chelou le mec.
Not anymore. No thanks. I don't drink.
Okay, Mike, whatever you say. But I'm not accustomed to people turning down a drink. At least, not in my own establishment, in front of my men. So tell me, what brings you here?
Alors, j'ai un ami malade, j'ai besoin de savoir s'il existe un médicament pour soigner les déliquescents et comment l'obtenir. Dites-moi comment... Pourquoi vous surnomme-t-on le chasseur? Ah oui, c'est Hank. Ouais, c'est Hank, c'est le mec de tout à l'heure, ça. Ouais. Je ferais mieux d'y aller maintenant, foutons le camp.
A
Ouais.
friend of mine is in a bad way. I need to know if there's a drug that can help the dissolved, and how to get it.
A friend of yours, huh? Friendship is important, Mike. The camp is a very tough place, and you have to be loyal to your people. I like your gesture.
Il a une
Do
voix
I
trop
know
calme.
this
Hein.
person?
No, I don't think so.
I see.
I see.
Well, look, dude, I've heard something about that cure, but I don't know if it's true or just a camp legend. Sometimes desperation leads to wishful thinking. You know how it is. But if that drug exists, I can think of only one place you'd be able to find it.
Where?
There's a small medical center on the outskirts of the city. It's more like a pharmaceutical warehouse.
Ah ouais.
I
J'aime bien
bet
son
my
accent.
bottom dollar that's where they keep anything that valuable. Maybe you should take a look at that building, if you can find a way out of this hellhole, that is. And I can't help you with that. You know I like you, dude. Let me give you a piece of advice. Stay away from those untouchables. From the dissolved. They won't bring you anything but trouble.
Que pouvez-vous me dire d'autre à propos des déliquescents? C'est horrible à prononcer cette merde. Dites-moi pourquoi vous surnomme-t-on le chasseur? Je ferais mieux d'y aller.
What more can you tell me about the dissolved?
Only what the authorities say. And that's all I need to know. The disease is fatal. And they say you can catch it just by breathing next to one of those untouchables. That's why they have to get rid of them as soon as possible. Have you ever seen one of those poor suckers die, dude?
No, I haven't.
Well, you're lucky, Mike. I don't recommend it. It's a horrible spectacle. It goes something like this. After weeks of drifting in and out of their trances, something happens inside their bodies. Something fails all of a sudden. The pain makes them kick and scream like pigs in a slaughterhouse.
Ça
Then
donne
their
envie.
flesh begins to melt, to become liquid. Do you understand, Mike? That's why they gave it that name. They literally dissolve.
But that's terrible. Those poor people.
On the contrary, dude, those bastards spread the plague. It's them or us. Understand? Anyway, you know how it works. The cleanup brigades tend to be more than generous with responsible citizens who help them with their mission of tracking down the dissolved.
Ouais. Bah, j'ai fait un petit topo juste avant. Donc, c'est un mec qui se réveille dans une caravane et sait plus qui il est. Il voit le monde dévasté et il est en train de se renseigner pour savoir un petit peu ce qui se passe. Il a été sauvé par une famille où... non, c'est pas docteur, hein. Non, c'est pas docteur. Et le fils justement du mec qui l'a sauvé, il est malade. Donc on essaie de trouver un antidote pour le sauver, essayer de foutre le corps là, même trouver un moyen de foutre le corps parce qu'on est dans un genre de camp de concentration en fait. On essaye vraiment de s'échapper. Donc là on est en train de prendre toutes les informations possibles pour essayer de trouver une petite astuce, un petit trou pour essayer de foutre le corps là quoi. Parce qu'on est vraiment emprisonné quoi. À la base c'était un camp pour sauver les gens, mais maintenant c'est devenu un genre de camp de concentration. Où t'as les gens qui crèvent de faim. Ah bidonville, ouais, plus genre Badland quoi. Vous ne pourriez pas m'obtenir une dose de ce médicament?
And can't you get hold of some of that drug for me?
I don't get mixed up in things like that, dude. The army has made it very clear. Helping or hiding the dissolved will be severely punished.
Mais elle est vraiment bien
Not
dessinée, j'aime
even
bien franchement.
collaborators are free from reprisals. You saw what happened to that mole.
Il y a juste les musiques qui me
Those
choquent par
pigs are
contre.
ruthless about this.
What are you talking about? Those pigs.
That's camp slang. The soldiers, the cleanup brigades. The inhabitants of this shithole call anyone with a rifle and a uniform a pig. They can blow your head off right on the spot with impunity.
Ouais.
Tell me, why do they call you the hunter?
That's a good question, Mike. You know my real name is Hank, but no one calls me that anymore. Now I'm the hunter, because I can find you
Non,
what
t'inquiète,
you
t'inquiète.
want, when you want it. You know, it doesn't matter where it is,
Mais moi c'est
how
pas très clair
fast
de
it
toute façon
runs,
donc...
or where it tries to hide. The new world gave me a new name and a new life.
A new life.
Yeah, a new life. It's hard to explain, dude. But I think in a way, you and I are similar, Mike. That's why I like you. Let me explain
I
it
like
to
you.
It was the Great Wave.
J'adore ça, ouais.
The Great
franchement.
Wave that changed and purified everything. The old world was a messy, complicated, and unjust place. After the Great Wave, everything became crystal clear. When all the old laws disappeared, only one rule remained. You gotta do what you gotta do.
What
It's
you
that
gonna do?
simple.
We come
And
for you.
that's the universal law that puts each of us in our rightful place.
Bad
Do you
boys,
follow
bad
me?
boys.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Sounds like a handy way to justify anything and everything, even the indefensible. Yes, Hank. I follow you perfectly.
I knew it. I knew you'd get it straight off, Mike. But don't call me Hank. I told you, that guy died in the Great Wave.
Pourtant, le mec, quand il s'est présenté au tout début, voilà, il a dit qu'il s'appelait Hank. Ouais. C'est chaud, hein, franchement, il faut vraiment bien suivre les discussions, sinon
I
t'es
should
vite
be
paumé,
going
je trouve.
Fine, Mike.
C'est un
You're
peu chaud
welcome
quand même.
anytime. Remember, dude, here we can get you whatever you need.
C'est bien travaillé,
No
mais c'est chaud. Hein.
questions asked.
L'autre là qui fait bruit de merde là.
They look at their boss like obedient dogs. I guess these two gorillas, like everything in this establishment, either belong to, work for, or owe some debt of loyalty to the hunter.
Alors le
He's behind the
barman.
bar, and he serves the drinks. Now, I don't claim to be clairvoyant, but I
Sans
swear
blague.
that...
C'est quoi, c'est quoi ça?
What are you having, pal?
Nope, I'm afraid I don't have any cash on me.
That's no problem here. We don't only accept cash, we also barter. We accept anything of value. That excludes checks, naturally.
C'est intéressant, commandant, vous êtes le propriétaire. Que vendez-vous ici? J'ai aperçu quelques tonneaux empilés à l'autre. Ouais, ça
I
j'aime
saw
bien
a
savoir
bunch
ça.
of barrels stacked up at the entrance to the building. Just out of curiosity,
Du vitriol.
Nothing. Just some things that need to be stored. Take my advice, pal. Keep your nose out of the hunter's business if you want to keep it on
Ah,
your
ça
face.
sent
Okay, it
la
was just
nitro.
curiosity.
C'est intéressant, vous êtes le propriétaire.
What do you sell here?
Anything you can eat or drink. Anything that fits into a box or a bottle. For other types of goods, talk to the hunter directly. What do you need? Liquor, tobacco, food?
At the moment, I don't need anything like that, but I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
Ok. Ah oui, c'est vrai, on aura une bouteille d'alcool aussi. On peut peut-être voir... Attends, c'est intéressant comme endroit.
Interesting place. Are you the owner?
No, pal, don't get the wrong idea. I only work here. This belongs to the hunter, like every other business enterprise here inside the camp. He's the head honcho.
C'est le grand Manitou. Ok. C'est quoi ça?
Oh, that's the background music for the establishment. The speaker is cranking out a dreary, droning country song, and it's getting on my nerves.
Attends, on va remettre la musique. On va voir un peu, parce que franchement, la musique, je les ai désactivées, je trouvais ça trop bizarre. Ouais. Les voix, je vais la remonter.
Please tell me where I am. Let's see what's in here.
Voilà, je vais la remonter un petit peu quand même. Voilà. Normalement, vous les entendez. Ouais. Bon. Je crois qu'on a fait le tour ici. Capot.
Someone went to all the trouble of taking the hood off an old Corvette and dragging it in here.
Ah oui,
Just to
j'avais
turn
pas
it
fait
into a tacky
attention.
bar table.
J'avais pas fait attention, c'est carrément un capot. J'avais même pas vu, je crois que c'était une table, moi. Mon rire, quoi. Il se fait pas chier, le mec. J'avais même pas fait attention. Ouais, ça rajoute quand même un petit style, la musique. Hein. Je sais pas si vous l'entendez bien. Si vous voulez que j'augmente un peu le son, il n'y a pas de problème, dites-le moi. Moi, ça me suffit. Donc, le sans-abri, on en avait parlé la dernière fois. On peut pas partir par là. Hein. Okay. On va aller voir en face. La musique est bizarre. Ouais, ça peut être chelou, hein. Ouais, je te dis, la musique dans le jeu, elles sont vraiment bizarres. Non, ça rajoute une petite atmosphère en plus. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead.
Excuse me? What did you call me?
Ah, c'est une glacière.
You're Mr. Sleepyhead. I saw you sleeping in Colin's trailer. I'm so glad you're awake now.
Est-ce que je vais pouvoir vous violer? Elle parle comme... elle est intéressée. Hein. Je ne dormais pas, je suis resté malade pendant très longtemps dans la caravane. Monsieur Crododo, non, ce n'est pas mon nom, je m'appelle Michael. Michael. Alors vous aussi, vous connaissez Rod et Colin?
I wasn't asleep. I was sick for a long time
Ok, ça
in the
marche.
trailer.
No, you weren't sick. You were sleeping. Like a big brown bear, Sir Sleepyhead. Sometimes I used to watch you sleeping in Rod's house.
Ah, elle est fan.
And you would grunt in your sleep like a bear. A great big lazy bear, Mr. Sleepyhead. But I'm glad you're awake now. I like your voice. You sound like a knight in a fairy tale.
Oula, il a Cendrillon qui pète une case, hein. Monsieur Gros... Ouais.
Mr. Sleepyhead? No, that's not my name. I'm Michael.
No, you're just trying to fool me.
Oula, elle a
You're
grâce,
Mr.
celle-là.
Sleepyhead. My name is Rose.
There's something odd about this girl's
Ouais.
behavior. It's true that she's very young, but she talks like a little girl. Nice to meet you, Rose.
Elle est cramée, ouais. Je sais pas ce qu'elle boit, un peu d'acide.
Do
Faut arrêter
you know Rod
l'acide.
and Colin too?
Of course. I go over to their house a lot. Well, when they let me out of the van, that is. Rod and his wife have been very nice to me. Sometimes they let me play with Colin. We're very good friends. Are you a friend of Rod's and Colin's too, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, I'm friends with them too.
Do you want me to tell you a secret, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Attention.
Of course.
I have your old clothes.
Oh
The
là
ones you were
là.
wearing when Rod and his wife found you. I have them in the van. They were going to throw them away, but they gave them to me to wrap my baby in. He'll be cold now that winter's coming.
Your baby? You have a baby, Rose?
Yes, I have a baby, but he's not with me right now. He got lost. Have you seen him? Do you know where he is? I have another secret to tell you, Mr. Sleepyhead.
Ok, elle a complètement
Back in the
pété.
van, Rose. Now. Move your ass. Get in there.
Another secret? Just a minute. Wait!
Get in that van, Rose.
It's a very important secret, Mr. Sleepyhead. Something about you. Something about
Oh, là,
before
chaud.
the Great Wave.
Ah, là,
But
c'est
first
chaud.
I have to find my baby. Have you seen him?
Come on, Rose, you heard me. You don't want to get us mad now, do you?
I have to go. Goodbye, Mr. Sleepyhead.
Ah, c'est trop chelou.
Poor girl. She's obviously mentally ill. She's just a little girl in a grown-up's body.
And you, if you want to go in there with her, you gotta pay
Voilà,
like everybody else.
ok, ils se servent d'elle, fils de pute. Elle est toute nanard, donc ils l'utilisent quoi. Oh les fils de chien. Ah, si on a un truc, on les bute à ceux-là. On va chercher le couteau, la tronçonneuse, c'est ce que tu veux. Oh les petits bâtards. La meuf c'est bizarre, ouais. Ouais, elle est très bizarre. Alors attends, je regarde un petit peu ce que j'ai. Donc j'ai des canettes de bière vide, bouteille de whisky. Ok.
Those are the guys guarding Rose. They won't let me speak to her if I don't pay the corresponding fee. I believe it was called pimping before the Great Wave.
Les macros.
Hey, you guys. You talking to us?
Laissez-moi grimper la fournaise, je voudrais juste parler à Rose quelques instants. Ah, problème, je crois qu'elle vient de donc.
Let me into the van. I just want to talk to Rose for a few minutes.
Of course, it's none of our business what you want to do with her. But if you go into the van, you gotta pay the price.
Got any money on you?
No, I don't have any on me.
Then come back when you do and quit bothering us. We have a very busy schedule, you know?
The girl said something about a secret involving me. Something from before the Great Wave. It seemed important. But what is it? Maybe it was a product of her madness. But I need to talk to her inside that van to get some answers. I'll come back with the money.
Now that sounds much better. I see that we're starting to speak the same language.
Ouais, est-ce que ça sert vraiment de l'argent ici? Le problème, c'est qu'on part comme une petite fille.
That poor girl's not right in the head. She acts like a little girl. How can you people be so unscrupulous?
Sur battre les
Rose
couilles.
is an adult. She's earning a living. Like we're all trying to in this camp.
Mind your own business, pal.
You're abusing a poor, disturbed
Carrément,
girl.
Us? Taking advantage of Rose? Us? You want to insult us?
We're giving her room and board. She's got nothing to complain about. But she's got to work. That's the only thing we ask of her in return. That's the way things work now.
Bring us the money, then you can get in the van with her. Hey, do us a favor and spare us all that sanctimonious crap from the old world, pal. Don't waste our time.
Bref.
I don't have anything more to discuss with you.
Je sais pas, maintenant le problème c'est que je sais pas c'est lequel le pire quoi. Elle toute seule nanar qui crève la dalle et qui est même pas foutu de s'occuper d'elle. Ou elle au chaud bien... Comment dire, soignée, bien entretenue, mais qui doit voilà, faire des choses pour survivre. Je sais pas c'est lequel le mieux. Franchement, je sais pas. Hein. Parce que là elle a l'air d'être quand même en bonne santé, bien habillée et tout, donc ça a l'air d'aller quoi. Je vais tester un truc, voir si je peux pas les saouler.
Better not. If these guys are unpleasant.
Ouais, c'est vrai que de côté, ouais, c'est pas faux. C'est pas faux. Ils me disent quoi?
Hey, where do you think you're going, pal?
Let me into the van. I just want to talk to Rose for a few minutes.
Of course, it's none of our business what you want.
Ouais, il faut payer l'entrée. Alors attends, ferraille.
A thick wall of scrap metal, debris and rusty metal surrounds this place on all four sides. It's a good 20 feet high. I can't believe it managed.
Ouais, ok. Réservoir d'eau. Je vais aller voir le
This
générateur.
noisy electric. But
On va voir si on peut pas saboter un petit peu les lieux. Connard.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Ah, je vérifie le câble.
Hey, pal, touch that generator and you're a dead man. My partner and I don't kid around when it comes to defending what's ours. That clear?
extremely. I was just curious and wanted to see this relic up close. You don't have to get nervous.
Okay.
An enormous rusty tank designed to collect rainwater. Everything indicates that the Great Wave wiped out the concept of running water in one fell swoop, at least on this side of the...
Bon, bah je crois que c'est tout, hein. C'est quoi ça?
Cars, machinery, steel, cement, even the skeleton of an old construction crane. This place is a veritable cemetery of the industrial age.
Ouais, j'avoue que j'ai un peu peur que ça s'écroule, moi. T'as vu le bazar? Franchement, c'est tout pourri. Bon, je crois qu'on peut partir d'ici. J'aurais peut-être dû proposer la bouteille de whisky au bar, si jamais. Je vais vite y retourner. Ah, le double clic, je peux directement me téléporter, c'est bien ça. Ok. Je peux faire un truc avec ça.
Greetings, pal. What are you proposing? What do you need?
At the moment, I don't need any.
Greetings, pal.
Non, je peux pas.
What are you?
At the moment, I doubt he needs my bottle of whiskey.
Ah, mais justement, il aura peut-être besoin de... Non, attends. Vas-y, vire-moi cette merde. Hein, ok. Je savais pas qu'on pouvait se téléporter directement. C'est pratique, ça.
Clean and well maintained. This bike is without a doubt the best looking object in the entire refugee camp. Although, that's not saying much considering the disastrous condition of everything around me.
Ouais, je vais aller la toucher, mais je sens que je vais me faire descendre maintenant. Touchez pas.
Hey, Rat, I don't think that motorcycle belongs to you. Or at least I don't remember seeing your name on it anywhere.
Je vais me faire
Am I
descendre.
mistaken?
Are you one of those people who have no respect for private property, bastard? Do you know what we do in this camp with people like you?
I'm beginning to get an idea. I was just curious about this thing. I'm stepping away.
Ouais.
A small military sentry box with no door. So narrow that the soldier on duty can hardly turn around inside.
J'avoue qu'il regarde sa tête, elle touche presque.
It's the trio of soldiers who guard the camp. They're as violent and unyielding as the barbed wire surrounding this dump.
Allez, on va leur parler. On pourra pas sortir de toute façon, c'est sûr. What?
Where do you think you're going, Rat? No one leaves here without a pass, unless it's with a bullet between the eyes.
Yes, and we can take care of that for you if you don't get away from that gate. Come on, stick your neck out. We could use a little entertainment tonight.
What's the matter, Rat? Cat got your tongue?
I think it's best if I get away from the gate. I'm afraid their threats are deadly serious.
C'est en blague.
Sorry, guys. I'm not looking for trouble.
Et je pourrais sortir du coq avec un pass ou puis je m'en
You say
procurerai
that I
un.
can only get out of the camp with a pass. Where can I get one?
Only soldiers and moles have passes for entering and leaving the camp. And you don't look like either one of those things. So get lost.
Well, sometimes we can make an exception, but only if the person who wants to leave is generous enough.
Ils veulent tous
Why
du pognon,
exactly
hein.
do you want to leave the refugee camp? What did you lose on the other side of the fence, Rat?
I just want to help a friend's kid, that's all.
Heartwarming. Really heartwarming. I got an idea. Why don't you bring your friend and his kid with you? We'd be happy to
Ouais,
let
pour
all
nous
three
buter,
of
ouais.
you leave.
Really?
Of course, Rat. We love target practice.
Quel
I
connard.
promise to give you guys a running start.
Yeah, we'll give you a few yards start. That would make it more fun.
Oh,
I
les
get the
chiens.
impression I'm talking to two armed psychopaths. Unbelievable. Who put these guys in charge of guarding the camp? I'm afraid it doesn't seem like such a good idea to me anymore. But thanks for the suggestion. So, I've heard things are better in the city. Is that true?
Yeah, it could be. But that's none of your business. What do you care? If you're gonna die in this dump anyway.
Get the idea of leaving right out of your head. There's no place for rats like you on the other side of the fence. Unless you want to take a walk in Suicide Park. Do you want to become a Dark Star, Rat?
Now quit bothering us and get lost.
Eh, ils sont cool les mecs. Hein.
But why are you calling me Rat? Who's in charge here?
Well, did you hear that? It looks like we have a new kid on the block. Let me ask you something. If you people living in this camp crawl around in garbage, build your houses out of garbage, and eat garbage, what else are we gonna call you?
We're in charge here, the ones with the rifles. And that's the only rule you need to know. See all those dark stains on the wall next to the barbed wire?
Yes, I see them.
They're the guts and brains of rats like you who forgot the golden rule. We call it the Wall of Shame. We're in charge here. That's pretty easy to grasp, isn't it? But sometimes one of you forgets. And that gives us some more motivation to make you better students. So, how's your memory?
My memory? That's funny. In another context, that would be an amusing question, but there's nothing amusing about these animals. My memory works well enough to remember who's in charge here. Don't worry.
You catch on fast, Rat. That's a good thing. Now get out of here.
Alors la moto.
Nice motorcycle.
It is, isn't it? It's ours. So get anywhere near it, and you'll end up against that wall.
You don't have the authority to touch it, or point at it, or even look at it.
Dare to touch it with your grubby hands, and you're a dead man. I guarantee it. Got it?
Okay, understood. I won't bother you anymore.
Get lost.
Ok. Alors... Ouais, non. Sûrement pas. Attends. What? Ah, une petite case.
Oh no. Here comes that sensation again. It's like floating in a dense liquid.
Défonce ses yeux, cette merde.
Transformed.
C'est horrible le filtre.
Good God. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. The barbed wire surrounding the camp is incredibly tangled. And the barbs look like they'd tear you to pieces. It looks like the army wanted to make it very difficult for anyone who might get the bright idea of trying to escape. The wall of shame. The soldiers at the gate called it. This wall looks like it's witnessed a good number of executions, to say nothing of murders.
Alors, est-ce que je peux à la gauche?
A pool of blood mixed with mud marks the spot where that man,
the
mole, was shot. It gives me the chills. They may be able to kill with impunity, but it's still the scene of a crime.
On peut appeler les experts à Mimi. Ah, je peux y aller? Ok. Tiroir renversé.
Nothing of interest. The floor of the room is littered with useless junk like this. But wait a minute. I think I can see something sticking out from under that piece of wood.
Oh, il y a qu'à faire là. Ouais, paquet de cigarettes. Vas-y.
Hey, you filthy rat! Get out of my house! Do you hear me? Out!
Forgive me.
We've got nothing left for you to steal. Go back to your sewer, you filthy rat! Scram!
No, you've got it all wrong. I haven't come to take anything.
Les clubs.
Wait a minute. I recognize you. Weren't you with the man they shot out there a while back?
Yes. My name is Misha, and that man is my husband.
L'histoire du jeu est bizarre. Non, elle est pas bizarre, elle est logique dans un sens, je trouve. Le seul truc un peu bizarre, c'est qu'on sait pas d'où viennent la maladie, quoi. Qu'est-ce qui s'est vraiment passé. Mais en soi, j'ai l'impression qu'il y a des aliens qui nous ont attaqués, ils nous ont transmis quelque chose, certaines personnes perdent la tête, sont malades et on nous a foutus dans un camp, quoi. Pourquoi ont-ils tiré sur votre mari?
What happened? Why did they shoot your husband?
It's all your fault. All because of you camp rats. One of you reported him for harboring a dissolved. And those army pigs opened fire without even caring who they were aiming at. Or how hard my husband had worked for them.
So the lady the cleanup brigades took away from this house was a dissolved?
That was my mother. I'm never gonna see her again. Damn filthy rats. Are you satisfied? It was you people that brought death to this family.
Pourquoi toutes vos affaires sont-elles par terre? Vous avez été
Why is everything
dévalisées?
all over the floor? Were you robbed?
They left us nothing. Those envious rats took everything. They'd been hanging around waiting for days. It seems like those bums have a sixth sense about where a dissolved is being hidden. When they saw my husband injured and lying on the ground, they forced their way in and looted our house.
Bums? Envious rats? Who are you talking about exactly?
Them! All of them! Everyone living here in this camp envies us. They envy who we are, what we have, our privileges, our army contacts.
So they envy you because your husband is a mole. Is that right?
Don't call him that, you worm! He collaborates with the forces of law and order. That's his job.
And in his collaboration with law enforcement, wasn't turning in others of the dissolved one of your husband's duties?
Shut up! Shut up! You envy us too! You're just like the rest of the rats in this camp. And what are the three of us gonna do when my husband's gone? We'll lose everything! The house, the money, our privileges.
You said the 3 of us. Is there someone else in the family?
We have 2 children, 2 small boys. And in this camp, envy eats away at everybody. Now we'll be outcasts. No one will help us when my husband is gone. Winter will come, our money will run out, and my children will starve. Those 2 brats wear me down with their antics. I have to chase after them all the time, but they're my children, and none of this is their fault.
Ouais, à la limite, on peut pas aider son mari pour essayer d'avoir des privilèges grâce à lui.
How is your husband?
He's badly injured. One of the bullets went through his stomach.
Ah merde.
He's not gonna make it. He's really suffering. He's in excruciating pain. If we at least had some morphine to ease his pain.
What privileges are you going to lose?
As a collaborator, my husband always received special treatment from the army. More generous rations of food and water. A little money, clothes, a treat now and then for the kids. And now all of that's gonna end. We won't be able to leave the camp. When he dies, they'll take away his gate pass. We'll die locked up in here. Like you rats.
Did she say a gate pass? Listen, Misha, I can help you.
And just how are you gonna help us, rat?
There's something important I urgently need to get from the other side of the fence. While I'm out there, I could also get some morphine for your husband. I've heard that things are better in the city. It shouldn't be too hard for me to find some, but first I need to get out of the camp.
Like I told you, my husband has a pass that gets him through the gate. I could lend it to you, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you or any other filthy rat in this camp. Beat it! Get out of here!
If I want to get my identity back, I need that drug for the dissolved. And to get it, I have to leave the camp. I have to do whatever it takes to gain this woman's trust. No matter how unpleasant I find her screams and insults. Listen to me. I'm not just another camp rat. I'm your friend. I want to be your friend. You told me you were worried about winter coming. Let me help you. I'll bring you food. Food for your children. Then will you trust me?
I don't know. Bring me the food first. First you bring me food for my children, and then we'll talk about that pass.
I'll do it.
Ok, donc il me faut de la bouffe, il me faut de l'argent, et il me faut un passe. Et on va se calmer tout de suite.
Some of the drawers have been torn out of this old dresser. Now they're torn apart and spread out all over the room.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Là, c'est la sortie, je crois. Hein.
While she's here in the room, that woman is not going to let me touch anything in this house.
Ouais. Bah, limite, je peux pas l'amener ailleurs.
If I get close enough, I can hear the mole through the door. He seems to be writhing in pain from the gunshot wounds in his abdomen. He must be in terrible pain.
Ouais, attends, on va aller voir.
Better not. Knowing what's inside that, I have no interest in going in.
Ouais. Il peut pas gueuler, non, pour que je pique les cigarettes, là, qui serviront peut-être pour un futur investissement. Oh.
These kids must be the children of the mole and his wife. Isn't it awfully late for 2 kids this young to be out here by themselves? The older one can't be more than 10 or 11. Hi, kids.
Hello, sir.
What are you up to?
We're doing target practice. We're going to be real good shots. Someday, we'll get those pigs who shot Dad.
How awful. These children must have seen the cleanup brigades shoot their father out there. Poor kids. And how is the target practice going?
Bad at the moment. We need a real target, or we'll never be able to hit those soldiers.
Yeah, we need a better target. Hey, quit talking to that rat. He's not one of us. You know what Mom and Dad say about the people in the camp. Leave my brother alone. Get lost, rat.
Ok, lui il faut
Yeah,
balancer.
you're not one of us. Get lost, rat.
Ah, les petits cons. Les petits mauvais de merde.
I'm not going to pick them up. I'm sure it took the kids a long time to collect all those rocks for their target practice. Besides, I bet my aim is worse than theirs. A pile of stones and pebbles. It
Ah, mais
looks like...
justement, tu peux pas jeter dedans pour la faire chier. Il t'aurait insulté.
Hi,
là.
kids.
Bad at the moment. We need a real target.
Yeah. Hey, you leave my...
Ouais, c'est bon, je connais.
A primitive target built by those kids. Although from what they say, it's starting to get too boring for their target practice.
Pourquoi il lance pas sur le garde là? Il est bien le garde là. Ah, c'est reparti.
Oh no. It's starting again. It's amazing.
Everything's changing.
Ouais, c'est en ruine.
Everything. Everything is mutating, and I haven't even moved. I don't understand. I don't understand anything.
C'est vachement bien fait quand même, c'est très bien dessiné. J'adore le style, franchement. Je trouve ça magnifique.
The view from here is incredible.
Ouais, ouais,
Until you get a look from this side, it's impossible to get an idea of the true size of the refugee camp.
C'est vraiment bien fait. Donc là, c'est là où on a commencé, hein. La caravane avec le vieux, je crois. Il me semble, quoique. Quoique. Pas sûr.
One of the many sentry towers surrounding the camp. And inside each and every one of them, there's a sniper, armed to the teeth and itching to shoot something.
Ouais. Ils sont bien équipés, les petits salauds. Et t'as vu un petit peu la barricade? Un petit peu ça.
It's crazy. Hundreds of miserable dwellings down there in a chaotic patchwork. Where's the limit? How long would these people put up with being confined in this hellhole?
Tu m'étonnes. Je me demande si c'est pas mieux de se prendre une balle, moi. Que de rester dans cet asile de fou. Allez, vas-y, casse-toi. Déjà qu'on perd la tête. Donc je peux pas aller là. Bibliothèque reversée.
Someone knocked over that enormous bookcase with all its books. And considering what it must have weighed, several people must have been involved in all this.
Ouais.
Let's see. I'm not surprised.
Ah, je peux rien faire.
Some of the drawers have been torn. Now they're torn apart.
Ouais. Alors, j'ai quoi sur moi exactement? Ah, mais attends. Limite, je peux peut-être prendre les canettes et les utiliser comme cible, non? Voilà. Ils seront contents comme ça. Allez les gamins.
Thank you. Now we'll really be able to become the best shots in the camp.
So now you're saying this rat isn't a rat?
No, I'm not. My name is Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Ah les salauds, les vendus. Alors dites-moi pourquoi voulez-vous lancer des cailloux sur ces soldats?
Why do you want to throw rocks at those soldiers?
Quelle question conne.
We have to get revenge. We're big boys now. And that's what we gotta do. Those pigs shot our dad. We heard him screaming. He's hurt real bad.
Mom said we'll never see him again.
Damn pigs! My brother and I are gonna get them. All of them.
But when they were Dad's friends, you used to say you wanted to be a soldier when you grew up.
Shut up. That was before. I wish I could reach those watchtowers with my rocks.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
That's not a bad idea.
Voilà, c'est ce
Something
que je
tells
pense.
me that a little commotion along the barbed wire fence would be a good thing for everyone.
Il est un peu tard pour des gamins comme vous. Que faites-vous dehors à une heure pareille? Garçon.
I need your help, boys.
How can we help you, Michael?
I have to get something from inside your house. It's something I need so that I can help your father. Understand? But your mother is very agitated, and I need you to give me a hand with her. It's a mission.
What do you want us to do, Michael?
I need you to get your mother out of the house for a few minutes. Just long enough for me to go in and get what I need. Do you think you can do that?
Of course, we're big boys.
I'll owe you. I promise to give you a reward.
Okay, let's do it.
A mission.
On va leur donner une bouteille de whisky.
I'm not gonna pick them up. Besides,
ouais. Ok. Allez, on rentre dans la maison maintenant. On va pouvoir récupérer les clopes normalement. Voilà.
one of the looted dresser drawers. Nothing of interest. I already took the pack of cigarettes that was inside.
Ouais. Il n'y a rien d'autre à fouiller tant que j'y suis. Je sais pas si elle va revenir, la vieille.
Someone knocked and
je suis peut-être rentré maintenant.
I have no...
Non. Bon bah ça me paraît bon. On peut foutre le camp. On a des clopes. Alors laisse-moi réfléchir. Les clopes, les clopes, les clopes.
Oh my head! What the hell's going on?
Oula.
God, my head feels like
J'ai
it's
rempli,
gonna
hein.
explode.
Oh.
Michael, please help us. Help us. Please remember Beechwood Oracle.
Repent! It's the sun! Was it our fault? Did we do it? Yes! We did
What
it!
the fuck?
Enough! Please! Enough!
Please, Michael, help us. Only you can do it. Remember, Beechwood or...
Good God, what are these images? And that woman's voice? It's the same one that woke me up in the trailer. I'm trying to remember. And stop tormenting me.
Les gars vont se demander quoi à force.
Find some answers. If not, I'll go mad. Absolutely mad.
Le mec il gueule quand même devant les gardes, hein, tout va bien. Ça me fait quand même bien rire parce que franchement t'as un mec comme ça qui gueule, tu le butes, hein. Il réfléchit pas. Le mec il a complètement pété il pète une crise. Je peux peut-être essayer de leur filer des cigarettes. Peut-être moyen de faire un truc. Ou peut-être au mec... Ah, peut-être que je pourrais sortir du coq avec un passe comme traiter votre âne. Attends, je vais tester. Peut-être moyen de les acheter ceux-là.
No doubt that pack of savages would sell their grandmothers to the highest bidder. But I think I'd need something more valuable to buy their...
Ok, bah lui alors peut-être.
Use this here? How?
Bah tu lui donnes.
I doubt I could use the pack of cigarettes with this.
Ah, ok. Merde, attends, il a rien à droite? Je sais pas si je peux y aller. Mais non. Je sais pas si je peux aller à droite. Oh, je suis pas la pression. Donc attends. Le whisky, je peux peut-être le donner. Encore? Non mais mec, laissez-moi jouer.
No. Here comes that sensation again. It's like floating in a dense liquid, while everything around me is transformed.
Je l'ai déjà eu, ça me semble, non?
I think I'm starting to lose my mind.
Je crois que j'ai déjà eu, c'était... Je vais voir si je peux pas filer un truc au vu. Des clopes.
I prefer to hold on to it. I think that...
Oh l'enculé. Bah ça va le réchauffer un peu.
Better not. If I give this bottle away, somebody will just drink it. And what's worse, I wouldn't have it anymore.
Ok. Peut-être aller fouiller les bidons maintenant alors.
Okay, here goes. It's impossible to budge these drums at all.
Ça pèse une tonne. Ouais. Ah non, j'ai pas de briquet, sinon j'aurais testé. Foutre une allumette dedans, tu vois. Bah je sais pas. Attends, j'ai des cigarettes, donc peut-être que je peux faire du trading. Pourquoi? Il fume peut-être le mec.
I prefer to hold on to them. I'm not going to give it to anyone. Then I wouldn't have.
Ok. Non, c'est pas ici alors. Bon bah... On n'a pas d'argent. Je vais voir s'ils acceptent pas des clopes, on sait jamais. Ça doit être rare, non? C'est de monnaie, non? Ok. Bon bah attends, on retourne au début alors. Hein. Clochard.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'll answer it.
Well.
Just be.
Ouais. Peut-être lui, je peux peut-être lui filer de l'alcool.
I don't think it's a good idea to offer him a swig.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, ouais. Des clopes peut-être alors?
I prefer to hold on to them.
Non. Mais je sais bien qu'il y a la porte là que je dois ouvrir, mais je sais pas comment.
Time is left. There's no way I'm going to be able to.
Je dois louper un truc là, c'est pas possible. Attends. Je vais voir si je peux pas... Ah non, porte fermée. Ah non.
It's bolted.
J'avais tout fouillé ici. Le coin n'est pas très grand, mais c'est bizarre quand même. Des cigarettes. Ouais, non, je vois pas à quoi ça servirait ici. Pareil pour la bouteille. Attends, je vais lire peut-être les notes. Rose, que la... Comment t'as un grand va, comment peut-elle détenir hein? Ouais, donc il faut que je trouve de la bouffe, ouais. Donc, il me faut de la bouffe pour avoir le pass. Il me faut de l'argent pour la prostituée aussi. Bah pour la femme, voilà. Ah, je dois donner une récompense au gamin aussi. Je vais pas donner les clubs quand même. La bouteille de whisky. Où est-ce qu'on a un secret à mon sujet? Ouais. Et c'est quoi ça?
Oh, my head! What the hell's going on?
Ah oui. Voilà, stop. Ok, on peut même... on stocke même les flashbacks. Tout va bien. On est un peu bloqué là. Attends, qu'est-ce qu'il me disait pour la portière? Qu'il fallait un truc hein. Ouais, il me faut un truc hein. C'est encore... Attends. Ouais. Ouais, donc ça c'est des trucs qu'on a déjà vu ça. Mais je sais pas du tout où je dois aller. Hein. C'est bizarre quand même. Le corps a pas l'air si gros que ça. Hein. Que tu vois, il a 2 ouvertures. Je peux peut-être... Ah bah attends. Je sais ce que je vais faire. Je vais aller demander de la bouffe. Hein.
Hello again.
Que vendez-vous ici?
What do you sell here?
Anything you can eat or drink. For other types of goods, talk to the hunter directly. What do you need? Liquor?
I could use some food.
You're in luck. We have some of these emergency food rations the authorities distributed among the inhabitants of the camp in the first weeks after the Great Wave. You know, a bunch of them just happened to fall into our hands. What do you have to offer in exchange?
Bah tu veux quoi? Tant que je trouve quelque chose, j'ai ce paquet de cigarettes.
I have this pack of cigarettes.
Virginia tobacco. There's not much of this in the camp.
C'est un bon début.
That's a good start, but it's not enough. The pack's been open and several cigarettes are missing. I'd need something more.
Oh bah la bouteille d'alcool.
Would a bottle of liquor do?
Fantastic.
Il y a rien dans les mains. Ils ont même pas
I'll
modélisé.
take both of them. Here you go, pal. The food package is all yours. Enjoy it in good health.
Ok. C'est souvent les trucs les plus simples que... Voilà quoi. Je m'attendais à avoir une autre zone moi, mais non, en fait il suffisait juste d'aller revoir le mec. C'est tout con. On va aller nourrir la famille. Voilà.
Hello again.
They shot him! Those pigs shot my...
Ah, tu
And
l'as
what
déjà
are the
dit.
3 of us gonna do when my... We'll lose...
Alors. Vous trois, j'ai un garçon dehors.
The 3 of you. I've already talked to your 2 boys out there.
Those 2 brats wear me down with their antics. I have to chase after them all the time.
T'as qu'à la buter les bouffer.
What do you know, you rat? I have to run after them all the time. Those kids don't give me a minute's peace. It's exhausting.
Alors vous trois, je dois partir. Comment va mon mari?
What privilege?
As a Morton, we will... If...
The 3 of you. I've already...
Those... What? Those...
Bah ouais, mais...
The 3...
Those... What? Those...
I should... Give me that...
I don't... First...
Ah oui, mais attends, il faut que je fasse comme ça, non? Ah voilà. C'est vrai,
voilà.
J'étais en train de me faire chier à chercher une discussion, maintenant il faut lui donner.
That's all the food you brought? This will barely feed us for 2
Oh putain,
days.
casse les couilles celle-là.
I'm sorry, it's very complicated getting more in the camp. I only wanted to show you that you can trust me, that I can help you.
That's what all you rats in this trash heap say? But in the end, only thing you're interested in is taking advantage of my husband and me.
I've held up my part of the bargain. Isn't that proof enough? Listen, let me have that pass to get out of the camp, and I promise I'll come back with the morphine you need to ease your husband's suffering.
Ah, okay. But you better hurry. Here.
What's this? A bracelet?
It's like an ID badge. Wear it and the soldiers will recognize you. It won't just get you out of the camp. It'll also help you avoid all kinds of problems with the army once you reach the city. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing by giving it to you. Just don't betray me, you rat. Bring me that morphine from my husband and I promise I'll give you lots of money in return.
Parfait.
Much more money than you could earn in a lifetime in this shithole.
No, that's not necessary. We never said anything about money.
Il m'en faut, mais
I
il est
have
con.
to know you're coming back. I don't trust any of you. And I know that money is the only thing that'll make you keep your word. All you camp rats are alike. Now get out of my sight and don't make me regret this. And don't come back without my husband's morphine. There'll be a fat wad of cash waiting for you.
Okay.
Pourquoi tu le butes pas, Marie? T'as l'air d'être une vieille tarée, donc autant le buter. Hein. Pourquoi tu veux gaspiller de la morphine pour un mec qui va crever? Tu l'achèves, hein. Un oreiller sur la tête et c'est bon. Hein. Allez, on se fait pas chier, ma gueule. Donc attends.
I can't quite see how to use this.
Go through that gate.
Do you need to get a closer look at what I have on my wrist?
Wait a minute. Look, he's got on one of those ID bracelets the camp moles wear. Those cockroaches are very useful to us in here. Lower your gun and let him leave.
You heard him. Get out of here, rat.
Oh, les petits salopards. Bon, attends. Foutons le camp.
From here I can see how the road, one leads to a kind of depression in the ground, another leads to a graded water outlet, and the third disappears into the distance, beyond the last hill. Could that be the road leading to the city?
Ok, il a... où il va trois chemins, lui? Ah, oui. 1, 2 et 3. Ok. Bon, on va aller voir la bouche d'égout. Tas d'ordures.
Impossible. It's beyond my reach. The bars are keeping me from getting there. A few yards away I can see a great mass of trash, mud, and plant matter that accumulated in there in the years since this water outlet was last cleaned. Blah. Even from here I can smell the stench coming from inside.
Ok. Donc il me faudra quelque chose pour y accéder. Et... Attends, parce que là... On va aller là.
It looks like there are some chiseled stone structures sticking out of the water. What are they? The remains of columns, perhaps? And what are they doing sunk here in the middle of nowhere? It seems like a small fragment of one of them is loose.
Ouais, mais est-ce que je peux vraiment...
It's the charred remains of a tree trunk, fighting to keep from being devoured by the enormous hole in the ground. For the moment, it's holding its own. It seems firmly rooted in the soil. I can't reach it from here. Maybe I should find a way to get to the bottom.
Il va se péter la gueule. Bah, à la limite, je vais pas passer de l'autre côté, mais
This hole in the ground is steep walls. The distance to the bottom is several yards.
Ouais. Une bombe, peut-être. Ok. Bon, bah, go à la ville. Waouh, mes yeux.
I enter the city. It welcomes me with its most merciless and bitter grimace. What I see before my eyes is not what I expected. Doomsday made it here too, even if no one in the refugee camp knows it yet. Damn it. The city looks as bruised and battered by the catastrophe
jaune, là, vert.
as the rest of us.
Dégleg. La cité du jugement dernier. Oula, il y a deux mecs dans l'ombre là avec une armée. Oula, le vieux qui braque. Je t'ai vu le vieux, tu braques. Hein. C'est pas bien. Bon, on va s'arrêter ici. On découvrira la ville demain. Ouais, on va sauvegarder. Je sais pas s'il y a plusieurs failles, je ne pense pas. Vu que c'est tout le temps la même discussion. On n'a pas d'échec ni de succès. Donc, lors des discussions, donc je pense pas. Il semble avoir lu ça, mais non, j'ai pas l'impression. Ou alors peut-être qu'il y a un truc à la fin, peut-être. Ou alors à partir d'un moment, tu auras un choix à faire, je sais pas. On verra bien. J'ai pas l'impression que t'as vraiment le choix en fait. C'est vraiment scripté. Enfin. Bah je vous tiens au courant si... Merde, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Si demain on continuera, je vous ferai l'événement. comme d'hab, je vous préviendrai dès que je sais. Je sais pas du tout si on... Merde, je suis... Ok. Si on continuera demain tout de suite. Si je vous laisse au moins un petit jour de répit. Pour ceux qui veulent voir le replay, parce que ça fait quand même 1 heure, là, exactement. Un peu moins. Enfin, on verra bien. Vous verrez bien s'il n'y a pas d'événement le matin, si je vous préviens pas sur Discord, c'est qu'il n'y en a pas. Voilà, les deux les gars, les deux. Parce que j'ai pas prévenu sur Discord aujourd'hui. J'étais un peu à la bourre. Enfin, moi vous avez l'événement. Allez, bonne soirée à vous. Et à la prochaine. Peut-être sur un bon jeu les gars, peut-être. Espérons, prions chaque jour pour que le jeu arrive. Espérons. Enfin voilà. Plus. Ah le praqueur, je te vois le petit vieux hein.